Don't drink. Go for morning runs.
This is the man who just stopped drinking. Alright, what's some of your favorite parts of uni?
I like how it's a really big school. Lots of people. You can meet new people. No, I think campus is really nice. It's nice and big.
That's true.
Yeah.
I agree.
I feel mature. I feel ready to graduate. I think it's time. It's time to be an adult. You know?
To welcome students back, every year my university puts on a garden party. It's perhaps one of the things that marks the beginning of a new school year, and this year I'm entering my senior year. It's not my last year. I plan on doing 5, but I feel as though I'm running out of time. If I graduated tomorrow, how would I feel about my university experience? Would there be profs I wish I had spoken to? Would there be classes I wish I would have taken? Would there be clubs I wish I would have tried out just for fun? Would there be crushes I wish I would have asked out? These are some of the thoughts I've been having recently, and well, I have mixed feelings about it all. But it's really forced me to take a step back and more carefully reflect on my time in university. I think I'm having a lot of these feelings because of the number of temporal landmarks there are at the beginning of the school year. In the same way that we use landmarks to navigate through space, we use landmarks to navigate through time. I like the way Daniel Pink puts it in his book When. He says that certain dates or events stand out from the ceaseless and forgettable march of the other days, and their prominence helps us find our way. The first week back to school is filled with these temporal landmarks that make obvious that I've been in university for a while now. There's Imagine Day, the first day back to school, and clubs line up in the middle of campus to booth, and I see the excited look on all the first years to get involved, to gain leadership experience. Somehow the feeling for me was been there, done that this year. I guess the emotions and the excitement wasn't there. Then there's a whole variety of welcome back events, and I feel like I see my younger self in a lot of these students attending these events. I see the eagerness, I see the joy at getting a first taste of university. And it's not that I didn't enjoy some of these events. I went to a few, I still had fun. But this sharp awareness that I'm almost graduated has sort of colored my perspective on everything this past month. So, I've been on co-op this past while. It's a program at my university where you get to take a break from school and gain work experience, which means that I'm not technically in school, and so maybe my official senior year is next year. But this last month has marked the midpoint in my first co-op position, and midpoints are interesting. They can serve as psychological alarm clocks, and the thing about alarm clocks is they're only effective if you actually get up to them. This midpoint feels very much like an alarm clock, set to get me thinking more about my career goals and what the next steps professionally are for me. It can all feel quite a lot overwhelming, but that's a normal part of growing up. I'm starting to worry about adult things now, I guess.
Fresh off my win. We have to win this one, okay? So we're gonna continue our win streak. And everyone looks so young here. Like, you know, old people can have fun too, guys.
Yet still, in spite of that lingering feeling of perhaps melancholy, the beginning of the new school year still stirs in me an openness to try new things, to meet new people, to get out of my comfort zone in new ways. And what's uplifting is I see a lot of that in other students, not just first years, but all years. Made me realize that so many people in university are truly friendly, but few people go that extra step to actually approach people and strike up conversation.
Alright, so how does football work? Then you just run to the other side. Yeah, it helps to be big and tall. So you would be pretty good, right? He's gonna get sturdy on the suspension bridge. Like that?
Oh, hell yeah. My guy, what's up?
Let's go.
You ready?
Yeah, ready to salsa.
I think all of this has got me thinking about doing things right versus doing the right thing. Ultimately, it's probably more important to do the right thing in life, to win or just play the right game rather than the game that happens to be right in front of you. But sometimes you can't know what right looks like. That clarity comes gradually from experimenting and getting out and getting busy in the world. But in that process, I can certainly bring intention and sincerity and enthusiasm and openness to whatever I'm doing. I'm trying to remind myself of that.